I'm so pumped for Infinity War, yet I'm kind of disappointed that it's really gonna come down to a white straight cis dude fighting another white straight cis dude fighting a purple straight cis dude. Thank heavens T'Challa, Black Widow, and Gamora are there to help diversify up this movie. Still, there's zero queer characters anywhere. It's as if all of us queers are like, the world's gonna end and we're gonna go party while you guys go punch things. But there have actually been some really impactful LGBT moments throughout comic history. So here's my top 7 LGBT comic book moments. For this list, I'm going to be focusing on Marvel and DC. Firstly, because the big two's impact has reverberated throughout the medium. And secondly, there have been so many amazing LGBT moments elsewhere, it'd be impossible to list them all. But if you're looking for good ones, check out Saga, Bitch Planet, and Fun Home as my quick short list of my favorites. Also, I'm going to be focusing on positive moments. While there have been some important bad moments for LGBT people in comics, like the harsh gay bashing in Green Lantern or Northstar's problematic coming out storyline, I want to uplift positive depictions of LGBT life. And finally, the LGBT moments have to be expressly gay. So no, whatever Batman and Robin got going on doesn't count. Number 7, Apollo and Midnighter romance. Back in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Marvel and DC Comics were going through a lot of creative troubles. Namely, their stories sucked. That's why Warren Ellis's The Authority comic was a breath of fresh air with its twisted version of the Justice League. The team even had its own version of Batman and Superman in the form of Apollo and Midnighter, except these two were officially a couple. Their relationship was never a big deal for any of the other characters, and the two actually went on to get married in a lavish ceremony. If only I got my invite. Number 6. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy officially become a couple. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy have had a long-standing friendship going all the way back to Harley's original appearances in Batman the Animated Series. Poison Ivy was protective of Harley because of the abuse she faced at the hands of the Joker, and the two quickly became a power couple throughout comics. However, while there were hints of their feelings for each other for decades, such as sharing a kiss or being in an open relationship, they only officially became a couple in the past year. Literally, I adore these two together. They're a powerful, badass couple that's also incredibly caring and aware of each other's emotions. They're my favorite couple in comics. I'm kind of a Harley fan. Number 5, Zevon joins the Runaways. The Runaways were always a team that featured the misfits and cast-offs of the Marvel Universe. But it wasn't until the big two started allowing for more LGBT diversity in their stories that Brian K. Vaughan was able to introduce Zevon into the series. Zevon constantly changes their gender, but is often seen as a male to be more intimidating, but changed into a female in order to be with Carolina Dean, a lesbian. Zevon is a character who allows for an in-depth look at gender, sexuality, and where those two meet. Number 4, Ling and Wiccans share their first kiss. Many people scoffed at Marvel's Young Avengers, seeing it as Marvel's attempt to make their own Teen Titans. But the series proved to be deeply interesting, made even more so when Ling and Wiccans shared their first on-panel kiss after 7 years of being Marvel's highest profile gay couple. It took way too long, but it still brings tears. Look, it's so adorable. Number 3, Sara Lance takes on Nazis. Okay, so this technically isn't a comic book moment, but we need to mention the Arrowverse somewhere. The Arrowverse, the term used for the interconnected DC Comics universe of TV shows on the CW, has been a haven for LGBT characters thanks in large part to executive producer Greg Berlanti. Each of the 5 series features prominent queer characters, with DC's Legends of Tomorrow even being led by Sara Lance, a bisexual badass. In last year's crossover event, when confronted by Nazis in an internment camp, Sara stood tall for bisexuals and LGBT people everywhere in the face of evil.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, it's Nordic perfection. Why would you align yourself with the impure?
Because I like men, and I like women.
You're my hero. Number 2, Northstar's wedding. While X-Men Northstar's historic coming out in the 1990s was rife with problematic storytelling, his marriage in 2012 was anything but. Marvel Comics announced that Northstar would marry his longtime partner Kyle as a way to celebrate and recognize the real-world developments like New York State's legalization of gay marriage. It was a beautiful ceremony with almost every major member of the Marvel Universe in attendance. Northstar's depiction and development has been symbolic of LGBT inclusion in comic books and acceptance in the world at large. And number 1, Batwoman gets gay. Batwoman was originally introduced as a love interest for Batman in order to, ironically, distract the world from the homosexual undertones of Batman and Robin's relationship. She was literally there just to be in a relationship with Batman and was every sexist stereotype you can imagine, right down to her utility purse. Though to be fair, I kind of want one of those myself. Yet when DC Comics rebooted their universe in 2011 with the New 52, Kate was reintroduced as a lesbian badass and proved to be insanely kick-ass. She was no longer Batman's beard, and Kate was able to show her true heart and fall into ours. Man, that was so cheesy. Anyways, those are some of my favorite LGBT moments in comic book history. Comment below with yours, and I'll see you at the IMAX screening of Infinity War tonight.